Folks, today we're headed for the countryside to Kahuku. We're going to hang out with a multi-generational family that's been farming, and we're going to taste food right off of their farm. So stick around. This is going to be cool. I'm Sue Jorgensen. I'm a former magazine editor and a current Kūpuna. I love staying active, local food, and discovering new things. Join me as I search for things that are cool for Kūpuna.
Cool for Kūpuna is brought to you by HMSA, Premier Benefit Consultants, Impact Wealth Solutions, Engel & Volkers Honolulu, and Primary Residential Mortgage Hawaii.
Today I'm spending the day with a family that has deep roots in Kahuku. They're providing value not only to our islands and to their community in so many ways.
Right now you're on the Matsuda Fukuyama farms. And these farms is run and operated by both families. My business partner, Clyde, could not be here today, but he runs he's like the general in charge of the farm operations. I just help him out now and kind of just do some odd and end work. I'm semi-retired.
Nice.
But this is one of the fields that we do. I help with the seeding. In fact, I made a lot of these seeds up in we have a different farm site in Haleiwa. So we make our seeds, some of the seeds there, as well as we sources from other seed makers or producers.
Your grandpa started with pineapple, and then you now have so many other types of produce, right?
Yeah. Of course, the pineapple and the sugar industry
kind of went away,
faded
right?
away.
Yeah.
And we're in the diversified agriculture, so papayas, apple, bananas, eggplant, those are our crops that we're well familiar with, so we stick to growing things that, we hate to grow any crops that, like you gotta plant every week. So like papaya, we can harvest this crop maybe 3 years without replanting.
Very efficient, right?
And bananas and eggplant, we can harvest maybe 9 months harvest. So we choose that type of operation. So the papaya is pretty good, but as you see, it'll keep growing taller. And gradually, we'll go in with equipment with our workers and then harvest without climbing any ladders. I was on the mainland when my dad said he was gonna retire, and it's like, you wanna farm or you wanna keep doing what you're doing? And at that time I was a martial arts instructor on the mainland.
No kidding.
So
oh my goodness.
I ended up, okay, I think I'll choose the farming path.
So at what time of your life was that when you decided to come back and run the farm for your dad?
Mid-70s.
Mid-70s.
1970s.
So you've been doing this for 50 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then all through high school and growing up, we used to have these small parcels, and so I always grew up on a farm.
So I would think growing up on a farm, you'd have to come out early in the morning, before school, go back out, do chores after school. Was it a lot to do, huh? Your family having,
Like, first of all, I used to pick up the workers in the morning, take them to work, then I had to go to school, and then I'd pick up the workers, drop them back, then I have to weigh out and all the produce and make the invoices before the wholesalers used to come and pick it up. So I did that all through high school, so I got a good idea of what it took to be a farmer. So when I decided to come back, I knew what I was getting into.
How many trees do you think, estimate, do you have on this farm?
We might have over 30 acres of papayas.
Holy cow.
These, we start with seeds, and then we make seedlings. And when the seedlings are about 2 months old, we'll put 3 in one spot there. And
3 seedlings?
Yeah, 3 seedlings, and we're hoping that it come out hermaphrodite, which is this one. And there's females which we take out also. That's not the commercial variety of papaya that we're looking for. But
Is this like a rainbow papaya or what's the
this is called Laie Gold. Is
Laie Gold
the name of this
variety?
And then, yeah, usually after planting, within 3 months or so, 4 months, we get flowering. And from then on, another 6 months is to when we pick our first fruit after flower.
So this papaya, I can't wait to taste it. You eat it every morning, huh?
Yes.
Obviously a key to long life and healthy.
Yeah, like my mom lived a very long life, and I'm sure many people did too.
Yeah, from eating papaya.
We got on for
Thank
you to
you.
taste right here.
Thanks for growing this for us, keeping us healthy. Oh my goodness, that's a nice color.
Here, grab one piece, and here's a spoon.
Okay, one for you, one for me.
Thank you. This is going to be my morning papaya.
Yeah, you haven't had breakfast yet.
I got up a little early.
Oh,
This how papaya should taste like.
oh yeah.
Well, we can eat this every morning.
I know there's other things on this farm that you eat every morning.
We've arranged for you to tour, and then you're going to see the different crops that we grow here too, beside papaya. My
Thank you.
daughter, son-in-law can help you with that part.
Thank you for arranging that.
Thank you for visiting, and you're welcome here anytime.
A special mahalo to our community partners, Crime Stoppers Honolulu and the YMCA of Honolulu.
I'm here with the best of the best in their fields, and I understand you have an educational workshop coming up.
Absolutely. We'll be having an educational session to teach our Kūpuna about how their various sources of income like Social Security, rental income, and RMDs actually affect their Medicare premiums.
Saturday, April 13th, 12 noon at the Real Estate Learning Center at the Stadium Mall.
Yeah, don't forget, lunch will be provided.
Can I put in my order now?
Absolutely.
There.
Learning about Medicare can make you dizzy. Which parts do I need? A, B, or C?
How much does it cost? Are they like to enroll?
Will it cover all of my medical expenses? How will I sign up for it?
Hey, no stress. Talk to the experts. They make it simple and stop your head from spinning.
At HMSA, we believe in meeting you where you're at. That's why we have centers in neighborhoods all across the state. From Hilo to Honolulu, Kahului to Kauai. We're here when you need us. If you're signing up for a new plan, have questions about your current one, or just want to connect in person, HMSA is here with you. For the good times, for the tough times, for lifetimes.
Are you ready to find your dream home? Engel Invokers Honolulu will take you there. Whether your dreams are just around the corner, in another state, or around the globe, we're here to help you find your perfect home. In downtown Honolulu, the Stadium Mall, or our new luxury division in Kahala, Engel Invokers Honolulu can turn your dreams into reality. Follow your dream home. Engel Invokers Honolulu.
Everything great starts with a dream. Whether you're a member of Hawaiian Electric Employees, Hawaiian Financial, or Kauai Federal Credit Unions, or a business owner, are you ready to build a life you'll love? As life changes, dreams change. At Impact Wealth Solutions, your life is our commitment. That's the Impact way.
Dream. Plan. Live!
Your retirement should be enjoyable, but with everything costing so much, it can be stressful, especially here in Hawaii. A reverse mortgage is a loan designed for older homeowners that eliminates your monthly mortgage payment, helping you pay bills, remodel your home, or whatever you want. Remove the worry and go back to doing what you love with the ones you love.
Call 808-422-8000 and let Primary Residential Mortgage show you how a reverse mortgage can enhance your retirement.
Hi guys. Oh my gosh. Nice to see you, Kylie. Thank you. And
So happy to
Judah.
have you.
Yeah. Dad, your dad told me that you take tours here, tasting tours.
Yes, we do tours Friday, Saturday, Sunday on our tractor pull wagon ride.
And I get a private tour today.
Yes,
go
you
check
do.
it out.
Right on.
Watch your step.
Education is so important to us. That's why we do this tour. We offer it Friday, Saturday, and Sundays at 1 o'clock. It's typically about an hour and 20 minutes. And it goes out into the tractor will take you out into the field. You get to see different things that we grow on the farm, learn about how we get those items onto the supermarket shelves. And you do some tasting too.
So I want to learn about the bananas.
Okay, so we're gonna go into the field and Judah's gonna teach you all about how we grow it.
Okay.
This field of Brazilian dwarf apple bananas was planted just about 2 years ago. And so banana plants actually don't start from seed. You actually need to dig out baby banana trees
I see.
from the base of the older plant. So all the young trees grow from the rootstock, and it takes about a year until the tree will be old enough to produce a flower. We actually have a flower over here you can check out if you want to see later. It's back on that side.
Okay.
But basically the flower starts off as a big purple bud, and as after each petal opens up, you're going to get a hand of banana that forms. And eventually, after about another year, the fruit will develop and you'll be able to harvest. Now, the trick about harvesting bananas is that you could get a ladder and climb up and harvest this bunch, but the tree itself will never produce another bunch of fruit. So the actual labor is very intense when you're harvesting because you're cutting down the entire tree after you remove the fruit. Now, before you can sell the fruit, you actually have to de-hand it and grade it. And so there's a lot of bananas that have marks on the skins, and for us, it's a valuable product, but it doesn't fetch the same price on the shelf as it does to those ones that are unblemished. So for us, we have all of our ugly bananas we collect and grow and ripen them to their peak ripeness before we peel them and freeze them and use them as a base in our non-dairy smoothies and of course, our one-of-a-kind local grown acai bowl.
And your banana bread.
Can't forget the banana bread.
So these bananas, we know them as apple banana, right?
There are many varieties of bananas, just like there are many varieties of people. This one specifically comes from Brazil. There are other smaller bananas. The quality about this fruit that I think a lot of the local people like is that it's a smaller fruit that doesn't get mushy. Even long after the skin is all yellow and it's a little freckled, you peel back the skin and the fruit is unblemished and it's nice and firm. And it still has a nice sweet tartness, kind of like an apple.
What I love about this tour is that it's outdoors. It's easy for Kūpuna to get on that. And you just don't get the feeling of that on any other tour I've been on.
I'm glad you think so. It's a very unique experience. And best of all, we get to taste some of our locally grown fruit.
We do?
Yes, would you like to try some?
I would.
Awesome. Kylie has some ready right here.
Some bananas.
So as you can see, there's some blemishes on the skin, but as you peel the skin, it's perfect on the inside. Oh. So generous. We're in our cacao orchard, and one thing cool about our chocolate that we sell at Kahuku Farms is that it's made only with the fruit that we harvest from this tiny little orchard. Now, the cacao fruit starts off as a flower that actually grows right on the side of the tree. You may see some around here. There's one right over there, but later on you can check it out.
I see.
Basically, the flower is pollinated by a midge that lives in the leaf canopy. So it's important that you have the habitat of the leaves under the trees. The midge, yeah. It's a very tiny insect that you can barely see with your naked eye. So it's this very specific pollinator, and you need it. Now it takes about 6 months after the flower is pollinated before the fruit will set and will change color. So Kylie actually has some of our products to try. Let's step out here and we can taste it.
You got real chocolate, Kylie?
Hi guys, we got
more
some
than real chocolate. We've got our cocoa nibs, and this is one of the world's highest known forms of antioxidants. And it's great for baking if you want to substitute your chocolate chips with that. You can also put it right into your yogurt or your oatmeal. I like it in Honey Nut Cheerios. It turns the milk brown.
Chocolatey chocolate.
But of course, one of the main things is that it has all those antioxidants and omega-3 oils that are good for your heart.
That's why I eat chocolate.
Now the next thing we have to taste, if you don't want to finish that, you can toss it. We have our 50% dark milk chocolate.
Oh, 50%.
Anything with 50% or more cacao is considered a health food. So even though we've got cream and sugar in our chocolate, it's good for you.
Wow. Wow. Oh my.
So it's smooth, it's creamy. It also tastes like our field. You might taste a little bit of fermentation, and that's part of the process that we do while we care for our beans.
Yum.
Yum.
This is our signature. This is a 70% dark chocolate bar.
This is even healthier.
Which has no milk in it.
Oh, okay. No milk. So,
70% cacao and 30% sugar. I always say, when you taste our chocolate, let it melt in your mouth for a few seconds, and you may have a different starting flavor compared to the finishing flavor.
And it's even better with red wine, right?
There's a lot of different wines that you can pair with, but it's your choice.
It's very good.
Tastes good with anything.
Oh my.
Anytime you look at the label of a chocolate bar, the percentage on the label represents how much cocoa nibs are in there.
I loved your chocolate.
Thank you.
Well, unfortunately, we don't have a lot of it, so you either got to come out to the farm to buy it, or you can go to our website. But the nibs don't melt, so if you're sending gifts to your friends or yourself that got to go far away, I always recommend
good idea
using that as a way to stay healthy. So I'm glad you like our chocolate, but this is just a little bit of what we do.
I love your chocolate. And I know that there's more on this tour, but I really want to taste what comes out of your farm cafe, because you use all of these products in there.
Well, we're really excited to take you to the cafe and have you sample some of our really popular items that include some of the things we make with our dark chocolate.
Okay.
As well, of course, as our local acai bowl, and all the produce we get from our fields turns into our menu items.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Sue's Wardrobe is sponsored by Simply Sisters.
We are all so blessed to call Hawaii our home. We enjoy beautiful scenery, amazing food, and the spirit of aloha. At Premier Benefit Consultants, we are grateful to have become Hawaii's trusted Medicare insurance resource over the past 15 years. And we are looking forward to providing you with many more years of professional, reliable, and friendly service, all with aloha.
I really had to go through the headaches of being a landlord because, there were alterations made to the property without my knowledge or consent. I didn't know anything about DST until Kay explained to me what it involves and the benefits I get from it. The income I get exceeds the rental that I used to get. I think it was about 40% more.
Let our team of 1031 exchange specialists help you. Engel & Volkers, Honolulu.
Caring for the people of Hawaii has been HMSA's mission since day one.
HMSA was such a blessing. Even as our kids were growing up, getting hurt when they're playing sports, HMSA was always there to cover.
Founded in 1938 by social workers, we're now a health organization covering more than 770,000 members statewide. Caring for you is our privilege. It's why we started this company. It's what we do today, and is what we'll continue to do tomorrow.
Everything great starts with a dream. Whether you're a member of Hawaiian Electric employees, Hawaiian Financial, or Kauai Federal Credit Unions, or a business owner, are you ready to build a life you'll love? As life changes, dreams change. At Impact Wealth Solutions, your life is our commitment. That's the Impact way.
Dream. Plan.
Live! Your retirement should be enjoyable. But with everything costing so much, it can be stressful, especially here in Hawaii. With a reverse mortgage, you have more money to spend every month because your mortgage payment is optional. Remove the worry and go back to doing what you love with the ones you love.
Call 808-422-8000 and let Primary Residential Mortgage show you how a reverse mortgage can enhance your retirement.
This is your signature grilled banana bread.
This is our very popular grilled banana bread. So we start off with baking the banana bread in our back kitchen. Of course, we're using fresh bananas from our fields.
Ooh.
We give it a good amount of butter, and then we fry it.
Where did this recipe come from?
This is from an event that we did. So they wanted us to come and do smoothies. And we're like, how are we gonna do smoothies there? We're gonna need freezers and all these different ingredients. It was too hard. So this wasn't even on the menu yet. We said, hey, let's make some banana bread, grill it, and then top it with some of our flavors.
So smart.
So we did at the event, and then people started coming to the cafe asking for it. Like, oh, I guess we gotta put it on the menu now.
I remember going to the grocery store looking for the bag of brown bananas that they would sell for like, you know, really cheap, right? To make banana bread, but you have it. Just go down to your orchard and pick off the ones that are all brown.
Something like that. Okay, I think this looks pretty good.
Really? Tell me a little bit about the menu.
Oh boy, our acai bowl is made with our Hawaiian grown acai.
Yeah.
So that's definitely a menu highlight. We also have smoothies, paninis, pizzas. We'll taste a little bit of everything today.
Oh, wonderful. Can we start with this?
Yes.
There's 2 spoons here.
Okay, I haven't had one for a while.
Okay, yeah. Oh my goodness.
Okay, I'll go for this one.
Oh, look at this caramel. Oh my goodness.
Yummy, yeah?
Wow. Oh my. That is incredible. I know there are other things to try on the menu, right?
There's more. Family's bringing it right now.
Okay.
This is my sister, Kaylin.
Hi, Kaylin.
She's my younger sister. She manages our cafe.
Oh, hard job.
Yes.
All this great food. Such a wonderful thing you guys have going on here. I mean, as I remember, Kylie, you didn't initially start off at the farm. You were going into travel industry?
Yes.
Yeah? Management?
So, grew up far from the farm. My parents kept us in every summer activity. They kept us very busy because they really didn't want us coming back working for the farm. That wasn't an issue. When I was in college though, I finally grew a deeper appreciation for agriculture and the food we eat, and I had a better understanding of what we did as farmers to help our community eat fresh, healthy, local stuff. Kahuku Farms really started with conversations of my dad and I at the kitchen table. He would be cooking, I'd be eating because I don't cook. And we were just kind of thinking and being creative to see what would I do if I came back to work for the family business. And then it's actually his idea. He said, you know, why don't you build a smoothie shack on the farm and grow a bunch of fruits nearby, do educational tours, and have something to serve them after. So that's really where the idea started. It took us many years to make that happen, but we have been open now for 13 years.
Wonderful. Mel, as dad, having your daughter back, your daughter's here in the business, what do you think?
At first, she was running around looking for work that was not so career-like, and through conversations like she said earlier, we thought of this idea, and I'm kind of entrepreneurial in spirit, so I said, okay, let's go for it. You just gotta go all in and don't look back. And they've done so well, I'm impressed. I've never really done anything except with the landscape and the setup. But they handled everything in the cafe, the tourism, the educational, everything, the production. I kind of gotta say I'm very proud of them. Hard to beat. I didn't know, but I gambled and it worked out well.
Yeah, you have much to be proud of.
And I had to convince my business partner too, because he co-owns it. Said, you know, I think we should do this. So that in itself was another part of this that, you know, took time to hash out. Everybody had to buy into this idea, and that was the hardest one to get started.
Farmers are very protective of the land because of theft. So they've got the gates up and the wire up to protect the land from theft. So opening our gates to the public, taking down those wire gates
unheard of them.
is very unique.
Yeah, and look where you are today.
Very grateful they gave us the opportunity. If we didn't have the experience and the foundation from my dad and my uncle, there's no way we would have pulled this off. idea behind Kahuku Farms was to diversify and be more sustainable. This allows us to use our seconds. So for example, remember the bananas that we saw with the scars? If we can't sell it to the store, we can use it in our banana bread and the smoothies, in our acai bowl. Same with the eggplant. If it's crooked, it can't go to the stores. It's considered number 2. So we can take that and really utilize it and have less waste from the fields.
And we're so happy you've done that. So
there you've got some eggplant in that pizza.
I can't believe everything that's on here has come from your farm. So the community must love coming here too, because they can get fresh everything from Kahuku.
We're so grateful for our community. When we first opened, it was just the 3 of us that started, and we would stand in the cafe looking out the window at all the people passing by, and nobody would stop because they didn't understand what we were. Yeah, they didn't understand what we offered, and you know, we kept thinking, like, what do we do to get people to stop? And it was really a classmate that came in, Amanda. She popped in, she loved it, she shared it on social media, she talked to our other classmates and friends about it. And from there, we saw more and more people from the community coming in. We saw them several times a week sometimes. So it was really, really fun. It was rewarding to have our community be our first guests.
But what's nice about this setup is you have created an area for families to come and be outdoors. Kids and your kids, I mean their kids and their pets can run around in the orchard here.
Yes.
And there's even a volleyball net. You thought of everything.
For fun.
We wanted people to enjoy themselves while they're visiting and touring our farm premises.
Yeah.
Yeah, so our mission, it's simple. It's all about connecting food, people, and Aina with authentic island farming experiences. So that encompasses the menu, the tours, just being here, all of our products. It's really all about getting people excited about agriculture and the food they eat.
Well, this is a perfect place to do that.
Thank
Aloha
you.
Aina, you guys.
Yes.
Here's to you for all the work you do for everyone in the community and the visitors to our islands.
Thank you.
With your agritourism.
Cool for Kūpuna was brought to you by HMSA, Premier Benefit Consultants, Impact Wealth Solutions, Engel & Volkers Honolulu, and Primary Residential Mortgage Hawaii.
One thing I love about doing this show is all the special people that I meet in all the different neighborhoods around the islands. You know, and today, to hang out with a multi-generational family who's following in the footsteps of their grandfathers, that's special. And I'm proud to be a part of all of this being from Hawaii. And we'll discover more next week. So, malama pono, ahui ho.